There's a key part of the weight loss equation that we don't pay anywhere near as much attention to as we probably should. And it isn't which superfood gives you the best bang for your buck or what's the best full body workout that you can hit when you're short on time. But it may well be the single biggest bang for buck thing you ever pay attention to when it comes to your weight loss efforts. It all comes down to your self-care routine. How well are you taking care of your physical and emotional needs during your weight loss journey? Well, tune into today's episode and we'll dive right into it.
Welcome to the Shred Better Body, Better Life podcast, where we help you live your best life while working on your health and fitness goals. We're here to make your journey fun and inspiring.
Welcome back to the Shred Better Body, Better Life podcast. I'm your host, Vince Sant, and today I am here to help guide you on the path to your best self. So today we're going to be taking a step back from some of the more commonly talked about solutions to losing weight, what exercises to perform, the best foods to eat, so on. And instead, we're going to discuss something that doesn't get anywhere near as much press in our quest to get the numbers down on the scale, and that is self-care. We're going to look at why managing stress, getting quality sleep, and nurturing your well-being can dramatically help you on your weight loss journey. And so today, forget about pushing yourself harder in the gym, because sometimes what you actually need to do is slow down and listen to your body. And that's what we're going to explore in today's episode. So take a deep breath, get comfortable, and let's dive into the transformative power of self-care on your health and fitness journey. Now, like I said a moment ago, it's not all about just your food that you eat and your workouts that you do, right? There's a big piece of the puzzle that's often missing, and that is our self-care and our wellness. Now, you might wonder, what's self-care got to do with dropping pounds? Well, short answer, a lot. Think about it like this. Let's imagine that your body is like a garden, okay? If your body's a garden, sure, you've got to water it, and we'll call the water exercise, and you've got to nourish it with, we'll say that's food, right? But you might be forgetting about something else here, right? Think about it. What about the weeds that grow? Because in case you're wondering what weeds are, weeds in your personal health journey are stress, sleepless nights, nonstop hustle and grind of life that can overgrow the garden and stop it from looking its best. And so if we frame it this way, self-care is all about pulling those weeds out. It's about taking the time to de-stress and to rest and to breathe. Because look, stress messes with your hormones. It can make you literally hold on to weight, especially around your belly. And sleep, well, without sleep, your hunger hormones go wild. You feel like crap. You end up craving junk food and your energy disappears. You're all moody, not fun to be around. But here's the good news. You can eliminate that stress by just focusing on your self-care for as little as 5 minutes a day. And so next, I'm going to share with you some of my best tips for self-care. And we'll talk about easy ways to manage stress and get better sleep and just to feel good in your own skin. Because when you take care of your mind and your spirit, your body always follows suit and healthy choices happen easier. And so you'll soon be looking at weight loss in a whole new light. Now let's dive deeper into the strategies, because by putting these to use, you'll see that they do more than just help you shed pounds. They'll literally rejuvenate your energy levels and get you feeling great as well as looking great. Now, my first tip isn't so much a tip as it is just like an unbreakable rule, which is to get enough sleep. And this is a non-negotiable. Without enough sleep, your body cannot function anywhere near its best, especially when it comes to weight loss. And so you should strive for 7 to 9 hours of quality, restful sleep each night. And so that means that you are setting your bedroom up to be essentially like a sleep sanctuary. You want to make it really cold. I turn my thermostat down to 65 at night. You want it to be really dark. I close all my night shades and I make sure that there's no lights on out in the backyard or anything like that. The phone is face down. There's zero light. I can't see anything. And also having a pre-sleep routine that signals your body and lets it know that it's time to wind down is huge. Whether that's through reading, whether that's through meditation, maybe some yoga, maybe journaling, whatever it is, pick your routine and do what you have to do to relax your body and your mind. Very few things are as important as this. Great sleep is foundational, both for weight loss and for your general health and well-being. Now, next up, tip number 2 is get your stress levels under control, because chronic low-grade stress throws your hormones all out of whack. And this imbalance can directly hamper your weight loss because it stimulates the release of ghrelin, which is your hunger hormone, which can lead to overeating. And not only that, a study by a leading Ivy League university shows that chronic low-grade stress leads to chronic cortisol release. And you may recognize cortisol as the stress hormone. And if your body is pumping out too much cortisol regularly, it can essentially cause premature aging effects, which nobody wants. So make it a priority to find your own personal oasis of calm, be it through mindfulness, meditation, a leisurely walk, journaling your thoughts. Very similar things that you could do to wind down at the end of the night are going to help you to de-stress, because that's also a time that you want to de-stress, is at the end of the day. And also first thing in the morning. And so small daily acts to lower your stress levels can decrease cortisol. It helps keep ghrelin under control and stimulates leptin, which is the hormone that tells you when you're full. All of this literally makes it easier for you to lose weight. And also, let's just face it, it makes your life more pleasant in general. And so you can do this by listening to ambient music. There are some really cool playlists full of this stuff. Like I said, you could take a walk and go out for some fresh air out in nature when life feels like it's getting too hectic. Just stepping away from it all for 20 minutes can be an absolute game changer. Take your dog for a walk. You can even focus on not doing stuff, right? Like cutting caffeine and other stimulants out of your diet to bring your heart rate down so you feel less jittery. And next, don't treat exercise as a chore. Okay, I know I said that we need to move away from talking about diet and exercise in this episode, but I'm not focusing on what exercises you should be doing in the gym or what the best workout routine is. This is more of a mindset tip as well, because I see so many people who take the wrong attitude toward working out. They see it as work or a chore, something that they have to grind through, right? Whereas in reality, working out has such a soothing and healing effect on your body. It's one of the ultimate forms of self-care. It's essentially a form of therapy. And if you can just take a positive attitude towards it and see exercise as a form of self-care, just as much as soaking in the bath or relaxing in a hammock, then you're developing a very strong and healthy mindset and a great relationship with exercise. Just like we need to improve our relationship with food, we have to improve our relationship with working out. And taking care of your mind is a form of self-care as well. And so you can see how all of this compounds on itself. It's all interlinked: body, mind, spirit. And finally, here, kind of a bonus tip for you. Show yourself some compassion. Be as kind to yourself as possible, as kind as you would to your best friend in the entire world. If you miss a workout or you eat a meal that wasn't the healthiest choice, don't waste time beating yourself up about it. It happened. Fine. Move on. Be kind to yourself. Acknowledge that no one's perfect and just get right back on it. Beating yourself up will only make yourself more miserable. It'll make you less likely to stick to your weight loss plan because you think you've ruined it. And it doesn't end in anything good. And again, it's a bad relationship to have with food. I have cheat meals all the time. I fall off my diet all the time, but I don't allow it to last any longer than it has to. All right. So I know we have unpacked a lot in today's session. We moved kind of fast, but hopefully it's clear now how important managing stress and also getting quality sleep and nurturing your overall well-being is for our weight loss goals. When we prioritize self-care, we don't just lose weight. We gain energy, we gain clarity, a sense of balance that permeates in every part of our lives. And even with the best tools and strategies, sometimes the journey can still feel overwhelming. And that's where the personalized touch of a V-Shred certified coach can make all the difference. We have experts at crafting a nutrition plan that's unique to your needs and a workout routine that you can actually look forward to doing every single day. Therefore, you have the insights and you can actually make them work uniquely for you. So if you want more details on how to connect with one of our coaches, check out the link in the description below, wherever it is. And remember, it's not just about losing weight. This is about gaining life, right? So thanks for joining me today. Hopefully you found this beneficial, and I will catch you in the next episode.
Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of V-Shred's Better Body, Better Life podcast. Whether you're doing one of our programs, taking our supplements, or just doing things on your own, Tune in every week for exclusive content with Vince, V-Shred trainers, and special guests as they share valuable tips around motivation, workouts, food, and living a healthier lifestyle. See you next time.